All right, let's dive in. Today, we are breaking down the super cryptic marketing and, let's be honest, the incredibly dramatic backstory of Marvel's next big epic, Avengers Doomsday. This is a wild story of clues, a massive crisis, and a complete creative overhaul that changed everything. So it all kicked off with this really mysterious message from the returning directors Joe and Anthony Russo. They posted this on Instagram, and just like that, what looked like a normal movie promotion turned into this intricate puzzle for all of us. The message was loud and clear. They weren't just showing us a movie, they were basically telling us, hey, you need to look closer. So what exactly were these stories they were talking about? Well, over a month, Marvel dropped 4 short clips, and they were different. Really moody, surprisingly emotional, definitely not the usual action-packed trailers we're used to getting. And what's really interesting is that one single theme connects all of these seemingly random clips. You got Steve Rogers back from his life with Peggy holding a baby. Then you have Thor's really solemn prayer for his daughter, Love. Every single clue is just drenched in these themes of family, fatherhood, and legacy. It set a very, very deliberate and somber tone. It's a totally fair question, right? And to really get the answer, we have to pull back the curtain on what has been one of the most turbulent and frankly challenging productions in Hollywood for a long, long time. This whole marketing thing, it wasn't just a gimmick. It was a necessity. Okay, so to get the full picture, we've got to rewind a bit. The entire multiverse saga for the MCU, that's everything in phases 4, 5, and 6, was originally built around one single multiversal villain, Kang the Conqueror. The plan was totally set. The next huge event film was officially announced as Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. This was supposed to be the big payoff, the culmination of years of setting up Kang as the next Thanos-level threat. But then, the whole plan just fell apart. Marvel basically found itself in a perfect storm. It wasn't just one problem. You had the disappointing box office for Kang's big debut. You had the movie's director leaving, and then the lead actor was fired after a guilty verdict. All of a sudden, the entire multiverse saga was completely anchorless. So, facing a genuine crisis for the whole franchise, Marvel made a massive gambit. They turned to the creative team behind their single biggest success, Avengers Endgame. They were essentially calling in the rescue team. So, with that creative leadership locked in, the project got a complete overhaul. The Kang Dynasty was out, Avengers Doomsday was in. But, a new title needs a new villain. And the move they made next was one that absolutely nobody saw coming. I mean, this was the announcement that sent total shockwaves through the industry. Marvel revealed that the face of the MCU, the man who started the whole thing, Robert Downey Jr., was coming back. But he wasn't playing Iron Man. He was going to be playing Marvel's most iconic villain, Victor Von Doom. And just to give you a sense of how huge this decision was, reports are saying that Downey's salary for this one movie is a staggering $50 million. This is a massive, high-stakes bet for Marvel. They're using their most beloved star to course-correct the entire franchise. Okay, so with all this new context, the Endgame team coming back, the pivot to Doctor Doom, those cryptic clues suddenly make perfect sense. They weren't just abstract mood pieces, they were the emotional groundwork for a brand new story. We now know that Doomsday is going to feature an absolutely unprecedented team-up. We're talking about uniting nearly every major faction of the Marvel Universe. It's not just one team anymore. It's an alliance of entire nations and families coming together to face one single, overwhelming threat. And suddenly, all those themes just click into place. That focus on fatherhood, from Thor's prayer to that quiet moment with Steve Rogers, that becomes the core emotional stake of the entire film. It's not just about saving the world anymore. It's about saving their children from a tyrant like Doctor Doom. So you see, this isn't just a simple battle of heroes versus a villain. It's been completely reframed as a conflict centered on powerful families. You have the royals of Wakanda, Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four, and the tight-knit found family of the X-Men, all of them uniting to defend their future. And this all connects to the multiversal threat they're probably facing, something called an incursion. It's this cataclysmic event where universes literally collide and annihilate each other. And in the comics, this is the main catastrophe of the Secret Wars storyline, a story where Doctor Doom is the absolute central figure. So what does all of this massive last-minute creative overhaul actually mean for the future of the MCU? Is this just a patch to fix a problem, or is it something way more fundamental?
Well, you don't have to take my word for it. According to Marvel's own chief, Kevin Feige, this whole pivot isn't just a course correction. It's actually an intentional soft reboot. They're using a moment of crisis to launch a whole new era for the franchise. They're not just finishing a story, they're starting a new one.
So here's the ultimate takeaway. Doomsday is just the start of a two-part finale that's going to end with Avengers Secret Wars. And this finale is designed to fundamentally reshape the entire MCU, collapsing the multiverse down into a new singular timeline.
This is way more than just a movie. It's a huge gamble that's going to define the future of superhero cinema. And it leaves us with one final, really fascinating question to think about. After a decade of just unprecedented success, can Marvel really pull off a magic trick of this scale one more time?